I'm Patricia DeLuca, Senior Managing Editor of License Global, a part of Global Licensing Group. And today I'm here with Karen Coyle, President and Chief Executive Officer of LMCA, Brand Licensing Specialist. Welcome.
Thanks so much, Patricia.
Thank you. What brings you to Licensing Expo this year, and what do you hope to accomplish as an exhibitor?
Well, we come to Licensing Expo every year. It is really the pinnacle of the licensing industry, this show. So for us, it's very important to be here to represent our clients, hopefully meet some new partners for our clients, but importantly, really to network with the industry as well. It isn't just what happened on stand, it's also the whole event. So for us, it's very, very important as a networking event, as an opportunity to build business for our partners, and also to get a feel for what the trends are in the industry and what's going on.
So part of that program, with all the moving parts you have at LMCA, LMCA made the top 5 of our top global licensing agents, a report that was published in April. So what do you credit to your success, and what makes a top licensing agent, in your opinion?
Thank you. Yeah, we're number 4 this year. We've been in the top 5 for 15 years. Number 1 is talent. And I think that probably any organization that is so kind of labor intensive will say talent is the most important part, and it's very true in our agency. We work with great talent. The talent is very diverse. We're a very diverse organization. So number 1 absolutely is about talent in developing the strategy and executing. I think also we're successful because we've attracted very strong clients over many years. And I think within those clients, they've had a real willingness to work with us and develop programs globally. So yes, I think great clients, great talent in our organization, and a willingness to work together.
Well, you mentioned some of your clients earlier, and more clients that you work with are Frigidaire, HP, Kodak, Odwalla, and plenty more. What makes your brand so licensable, and what do you look for in a partner?
Yeah, really good question. I think first of all, a brand needs fame, and people need to know the brand. So you pick up the phone to talk to someone about a brand, they know it immediately, and they know what it stands for. So in terms of the brands that you mentioned, and we have many more in the agency, it's been very much about the fact that people not just know the brand, but they have a connection with it. There's a real connection, an emotional connection with the brand, and that they understand what the brand is about. So the brands we represent, they've spent a long time in building this equity. So we're really taking this equity and extending it into other areas. So our success, I think, with those clients has been, first of all, that they've done great work in building the brand, in marketing their brands, in understanding with us how those brands can extend, and then really importantly, supporting that. Because if you don't have the buy-in of the client, the buy-in of the brand, you can't really progress. No matter how great the strategy is, no matter how great the team is, no matter how great the plan is, you need the, if you like, the real buy-in from those brands. And we have great collaboration with our clients.
That's great to hear. So can you tell us a little bit more, or can you tell us anything about what's coming up from LMCA in the next year, maybe 2025?
I can actually a little bit, and this is the first time we're talking about this, but we built a strong presence now on 4 continents. We've been in China for 17 years, so we've been very strong in China. We've been in the US for 37 years, and we've now built a presence in Latin America and Europe. And we're working on quite a large project, which we have titled Project Crossover, which is really about how we take brands from certain territories and translate them into other territories where they may or may not have been before. So for example, we are strong in Latin America, looking at representing Hispanic brands, of course, in Latin America, but also taking those brands into North America, where there is such a large Hispanic diaspora, of course. We're looking at, in China, we've been taking brands from the West into China, right? Many of the brands you've mentioned. But also there is a thriving industry in China for Chinese brands. So looking at representing Chinese brands in China, and you can only do that if you have a strong presence there and really understand that market. So looking at the opportunities to develop brands locally, but also to bring those brands into other markets and to other extended categories with the support of those clients. And that is quite a large project. We've been working on it for a little while, and we're starting to see some of the fruits of that project.
That's great to hear. Thank you so much for your time today. Have a great expo.
Thanks so much, and thanks for inviting me.